Hey guys, I am trying a different type of video today because one of the questions I get asked a lot when I'm gardening is what do I do with all the fruit? Because I have a whole bunch of fruit trees on my property and I harvest a whole bunch of fruit year-round. So I end up with apricots, peaches, blackberries, pomegranate, mulberries, and several others throughout the year. And so I always harvest what I can. I eat what I can fresh. I make jams. I do different things with them throughout the season, but I always end up with extra because, so if you think about apricots all ripen over about a 2-week period. So I'll end up with 100 apricots over a 2-week period. You can't eat them all. They don't last very long. So I either have to dry them, make jam, or whatever's left over, I end up freezing, and I use them in smoothies and recipes like I'm going to show you right here. So this is a great dessert recipe. This is a dessert, so it's not super healthy, but as far as desserts go, it's pretty healthy. So I want to show you what I got going on. So what I do is this is a brand new yogurt. I use non-fat Greek yogurt. You can use whatever kind you like. So kind of healthy-ish. And then what I do is I'll take however much I want and plop it in a bowl. I'm using a mixing bowl. I got a fancy cup here that I'm gonna use. So, you know, I'm gonna be honest, when it's just me and I'm not doing a video, I just mix it in the bowl, slop it together, mix it, and it doesn't look awesome, but it tastes amazing. So I'm doing something fancy for you guys today, so hopefully you appreciate it. And then, so here's something that will sweeten it up for you. I'm using cocoa whip. You can use whipped cream, whatever you have. But I go in with about usually a scoop, maybe somewhere around half of what you do with the yogurt. And I like to mix it together because they're different consistencies. The yogurt's very soft. So I'm gonna mix this up because the cocoa whip is frozen, so it's different consistency. And if I want to have it even, I gotta mix this up before I put it into my fancy cup here. All right, so that's mixed up pretty good. I'm using oranges because they pair really well with the coconut that I'm gonna put in here. But I chopped them up because this is frozen, and you know, like a big orange like this in your yogurt, honestly, I would just choke on this. I'm not trying to choke. So anyway, so what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna start with some yogurt here at the bottom. And I'm gonna do this in layers. So there's the yogurt. Drop some fruit in, whatever you have. And then I'm gonna do also a layer of granola. The granola gives it a nice crunch. And then coconut. The coconut really adds to the flavor, I think, and it's also like a good texture. If you like coconut, you don't wanna miss that out. Put some in there. And then I'm gonna do another layer of yogurt. I'm gonna do the same thing. Add some oranges. Oops. And then another layer of granola. And another layer of coconut. And there you go. Looks pretty good. You can see the layers in there, aesthetically appealing. Normally, like I said, normally I'm just eating it out of the bowl and it just looks like a mush, you know. But I'm gonna have to try it now. I love that you can freeze oranges. I haven't ever done that before, and this is the first year trying it, and worked out pretty good. Mm. That is so good, you guys. You guys gotta try it. Honestly, this thing has a little bit of protein in it. Might be able to justify skipping leg day. Just saying. All right, thanks for watching, guys.